Hi everyone, good morning, especially to our professor, Sir Jonas Olandria. Good morning, sir. And to my co-masterants, good morning everyone. By the way, I am Manilyn Duidora Platino from Concepcion, Mabini, Bohol. I am 24 years old. I graduated my Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics at Bohol Island State University, Candy High Campus, Kugtong Candy High, Bohol. I am currently teaching at Immaculate Academy, Duero Bohol, and I am teaching a mathematics subject, and also I am a class advisor of grade 12 San Gabriel. And I do believe that all things work together for good. Thank you.
Alright, so this time, let's tackle about the guide in buying a computer. Okay, so thinking about buying a new computer. So whether you're looking for your very first computer or are just upgrading to a newer machine, buying a computer can feel overwhelming. With so many options to choose from, it's tough to know if you're getting the right computer at the best price. So buying a computer is an exercise in confusion. Even if you know what everything means and know exactly what you want, finding it can be very difficult. Okay, so why is it computer is important in our life? So computers increase your productivity, and with a good understanding of the software running on them, so you will become more productive at everything you do. So for example, so once you have a basic understanding of using a word processor, you can create, store, edit, share, and print documents and letters. And of course, you have to consider buying a computer, their usability. So when buying a computer, the first thing that you need to consider is the purpose of that computer, whether it is for browsing an internet or for heavy video editing or for the professional work. Alright? Okay, so what is the most important thing when buying a computer? Okay, so the most important thing is the brand of the computer. So you may have two choices. So while buying a computer, so you have to choose between branded PC or assembled PC. So the difference between them is quite simple. So in branded PC, we have to buy the computer as the company released, and it may cost higher than the assembled PC. Okay? Okay, so let's proceed with this one. So what kind of computer should I get? So I hope this guide will help you navigate the morass of modern computers. So below is a section on every major component you'll want to know about when you browse for your next PC. So I will just break down the jargon and try to explain things on a practical level. So please watch for the next slide. Okay, so here is the computer buying guide. Okay, so first thing to do is to know what you want to use it for and set aside a realistic budget. Okay, so what is the importance of budgeting? Of course, budgeting is very important because it helps you track your spending, save more money, and reach your goals faster. So a budget also helps you to make better financial decisions, get out of debt, and prepare for emergencies. So by budgeting, you'll always have more money for your needs and spend according to your priorities. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is to identify whether it's a desktop, laptop, or a tablet computer. Okay, so let's tackle first desktop computers. So desktop computers have lost their popularity over the years in favor of laptops and tablets. A desktop computer comprises of a tower, maybe half a meter and 20 centimeter wide, plus a separate keyboard, mouse, and monitor. So they are always plugged into mains power. Okay, so next we have here a laptop computer. So it is a small personal computer. So they are designed to be more portable than traditional desktop computers. So with many of the same abilities, laptops are able to fold dead flat for transportation and have a built-in keyboard and touchpad. So most laptops are powerful enough for everyday business, administrative, home, or school use. Next is a tablet. So a tablet PC is a portable PC that is hybrid between a personal digital assistant and notebook PC. So it is equipped with a touchscreen interface. A tablet PC usually has a software application used to run a virtual keyboard. However, many tablet PCs support external keyboards. Okay, next we have here you need to pick your operating system. So there are four major computer operating systems. So each has its strengths and weaknesses. So here's an overview of each. So first, Windows. Second, Mac OS. Next is Linux. Fourth is Chrome OS. So it's the best choice if you need Microsoft apps like MS Office, Access, or Outlook. So it belongs to Windows. While Mac OS is the Apple Mac OS is a bit more beginner friendly than Windows, but it's tightly coupled with the company's hardware. Next, the catch is that popular apps like MS Office and Adobe's Creative Suite won't run. So if you can do most of your laptop tasks in a web browser, so Chrome OS is a good choice. Okay, so next we have here, you have to understand the processor names. Okay, so the second, there are two processors. So it's Intel's main processor and AMD processor. So Intel's main processors are the Core i3, Core i5, Core i7, and Core i9. So you have to remember that the Core i3 is the least powerful. Then the Core i9 is the most powerful. So while in AMD processor, in the name AMD Ryzen 5 36006, so the 3 is the generation. So it indicates how old it is and how better it is. And the number 6 is how powerful it is. Okay, so next we have here the graphics card. So all laptops technically have graphics card, so also called discrete graphics and GPU, but most are bundled in the motherboard with the processor. So this approach known as also as integrated graphics. Okay, so let's now proceed to some RAM computer memory or random access memory. So essentially, the more RAMs you have, the more browsers and applications you can open. So 4 gigabyte is the most basic nowadays. So 8 gigabyte is a sweet spot for the most people. If you are a gamer, photo or video editor, or planning to do CAD CAM work, so you need at least 16 gigabyte of RAM. So make sure you get Windows Vista 64-bit as your operating system, okay? So next we have here the hard drive. So this is the next piece you should tackle. So computers today usually come with 250 gigabyte and 750 gigabyte of space in the hard drive. So as more people are storing their information online on cloud storage, so you may want to rethink of buying a huge hard drive space so you can put all your data here in a hard drive. Okay, so next we have here you have to check for ports. Okay, so while the CPU, RAM, and hard drive will have the biggest impact on performance, the amount and types of ports in your laptop are very important. That's why ports are the various ways of plugging things into your laptop, like USB devices or recharging it. Okay, so next we have here the graphics. Now all computers have come with some form of graphics built in. So it's really important to have a graphics card since it enables a computer to produce images in faster motion and with better detail. So graphic cards also allow computers to produce graphics and images more quickly. So that's graphics. Next we have here the webcams and hinge. So well, most webcams are still 720p, especially in lower price laptops. So that's fine if you're not using it much. But when Zoom being a way of life for many folks these days, so you might be happier with a 1080p camera. So it's really important to have a better camera. Okay, so next we have here computer software. So most computer comes with Microsoft software. So our latest software is the Windows 10. So next you have here the antivirus software. So it's very important to have antivirus software on your computer. Okay, so next we have here your computer lifeline and internet. So finally, the internet, get a good internet provider broadband at least. So no computer is complete without a good internet. So you need to have a good internet so that you can research any information. Okay, next we have here last we have here where to buy. So it is the most difficult part of this whole process. Finding exactly what you want. So there is no perfect laptop store that's easy to navigate. So it's always a bit of challenge. So you can buy straight from the manufacturer's website or you can just go with a major retailer. Okay, if you want to buy a computer. Okay, so these are the summary and recommendations. So a laptop offers the best combination of portability, functionality, and price. The brand is not that important. Most modern computers are reliable and will last a few years. So for basic use, a simple Windows laptop is fine. A MacBook and Microsoft Surface are the best laptops you can get but cost 2 to 3 times as much. Is the screen size okay for you? So don't forget you can buy a bigger screen and plug it in. And you have to remember that you have to choose SSD over HDD. And you have to aim for 256 GB size. And get the most RAM you can afford. 8 or 16 GB is good. Alright, so we have here um, our references. So 6 references in buying a good or buying a computer. Okay, so it's you can refer this one in buying a computer. Okay, so that's all for now, and thank you very much for listening, and may God bless us all. Thank you.